Good morning, everyone. In a previous class, you learned about fundamental quantities and derived quantities. In this class, you are going to learn about the measurement systems. Once I will recapitulate what we learned in previous class. What is the importance of the measurement is the first topic, and physical quantities and its type is a second one. In that physical quantities, first one is fundamental quantities. Second one is derived quantities. So regarding the fundamental quantity, fundamental units and derived units. So today we are going to learn about systems, means a measurement system. Suppose if we use the same system throughout the world, then it is easy for everybody. Systems of measurement, the collection of unit of measurements and rules relating them to each other is called system of measurement. Here downside you can see the system of measurements, three I wrote. One is a CGS, second one is a FPS, third one is a MKS. CGS system is known as French system, FPS system is known as a British system, MKS system is a German. Okay, we'll go what is a CGS. CGS means the measure of the length is measured in centimeters, mass will be measured in grams, and the time will be measured in seconds in a CGS system. CGS system is known as a French system. Next one is a FPS system, FPS. So here length is measured in feet and mass is measured in pound, time is measured in seconds. It is known as a British system. Next, MKS system. Here the length is measured in meters, mass is measured in kilogram, time is measured in seconds. I think you can observe here one similarity. Here the time will be measured in three cases a second only, and here see meter and centimeter, it's a subunits. 1 feet is a different one. Grams and kilograms is means gram is a subunit of the kilogram, sub multiple. So pound is a little bit different. Apart from the above mentioned system of measurements, we have the fourth system of measurement known as SI system. What is SI? What is the meaning of that SI? SI means System International. System International. Fundamental unit of SI unit. See, in the total, in overall all the physics, okay, we use only 7 fundamental units. Means 7 fundamental quantities we will use. So that are, first one is length, mass, time, electric current, temperature, luminous intensity, amount of substance. I think you know that about the length. So length will be measured in meters. Length will be measured in meter. So it will be indicated by small m. Next one is mass. Mass, you know that kilogram. So it will be indicated by small kg. Small k and g. Next one is time. I think everybody you know this. Seconds. It will be indicated by small s. Small s. Next one is electric current. So electric current is ampere. ampere. So it will be indicated by capital A. Next one is temperature. So everybody you know this temperature. Kelvin. Temperature will be Kelvin. Okay. Next it is indicated by capital K. Next luminous intensity. It is related to the light, brightness of the light. So it is candela. So it is indicated by CD. So next amount of the substance. So it is a mole. So it is indicated by mole only. So once we will go through that. So length, we will use the unit meter. So indication small m. Mass, so kilogram as a unit will, and a small kg, small k and g. Time is seconds, so small s. Electric current will be measured by the units, that is ampere, so capital A. Temperature, the units are Kelvin, so capital K. Luminous intensity, it will be, the units are candela, so symbol is CD. Amount of substance is a mole, so MOLE. Everyone must and should remember, that is, all the physical quantities and physics can be expressed in terms of 7 fundamental quantities. That 7 are length, mass, time, electric current, temperature, luminous intensity, amount of substance. Rules for writing SI units. The symbols used for the units are always written in a lower case. So here they taken the 3. There is a mass, length and time. So we want to indicate this one in a lower case only. So I am writing here the mass. So mass we will measure in a kg. So small k and g. If you write a capital K and G, it is wrong. Only small k and g, kg. So length will be measured in meters. If you write a capital M, then it is wrong. Time will be measured in, means we will write in small s. If you write a capital S, then it is wrong. So you want to remember that mass you want to indicate by the small kg, and length is small m, and time is a small s. Second rule, name of the unit should start with a lowercase letter, even if it named after the scientist. Suppose temperature is introduced by, suppose Kelvin. So Kelvin, how we will write? Small k. If I write a capital, then is wrong. Next, force, it is a Newton. If I write as like it is wrong. Temperature, so Celsius, I think you know. Next, length. Everybody remember that this one. When you are writing, you should use this lower case only. Third rule. Symbol of unit named after a scientist should start with an uppercase letter. Okay, here the temperature you know that Fahrenheit. So Fahrenheit will be capital as well. If you write small, then it's wrong. Electric current will use the unit as ampere. So capital A, small a is a wrong one. For the force, we'll use the newtons units. So here capital L, not a small n. If you write this, then it is wrong, but you should use only this one. The symbol of the unit named after a scientist should start with an uppercase letter. So everybody remember these all the rules. These are very important. It will be useful for your higher studies. Wherever you use also these rules must and should follow. Next rule, symbol of unit should not be followed by full stop. So here, length, suppose small n, list. So time, seconds, you know. If you keep second afterwards full stop, then it's wrong. Density will be, so kilogram per meter cube. Yeah, I think everybody feeling little bit bored by continuously checking all the notes. Okay, can I give one question for your brain? How we will measure the distance between the Earth to the Sun? Got my question? So we can apply as like also from our planet to any other planet. How we will measure the distance? Okay, think and give the reply to me. Can I give one more question? Okay, suppose here I'll take the two situations. Here A is the and here the B. So A I am taking as like point. So I have to go from the A to B. So one person, he traveled as like and he reached the B, and one person here the C is okay. So one person he went as like, another person he traveled in a straight direction. Here which line we call as a distance? I think everybody in your daily life you may use so many times the word distance. In these three lines, which is called a distance. Okay. For the previous means for the fourth rule, they added the one more here, that full stop can be used after a unit only when it is written at the end of the sentence. Means in the middle we cannot use, but when it is ending, suppose in the maths when you are solving the problems, you may get as like situation. If it is the end, then we can use the full stop. So dear children, that's the fifth rule. The symbol for the units are never written in plural, but when written in a unit name, then plural can be used. So length, you know that. So length will be units or meters. So how I am writing, once you check it. So 3 meter, see 3 meter. Otherwise we can write 3 meters. But we cannot write say 3 ms. As like we cannot write. Next one is seconds. Suppose time will be 2 seconds. Otherwise 2 seconds. But if I write as like 2 seconds, it's wrong. So next one is a mass. Mass, you know that. Suppose 20 kg, small kg. Otherwise 20 kilograms. Kilograms. If I write 20 kgs, then it is wrong. Next one is a force. It's a Newton. suppose 3 newtons. Okay, so otherwise we can use capital N also, but if I use yes, then it is wrong. Got an idea? While we are using the symbol for the units are never written in a plural, but when written in a unit name, so then plural can be used. Here the length, so 3 meters. So 3 meter, it's a correct notation. 3 meters also you can write, but if you write as like, then it is a wrong. So 2 seconds. So 2 seconds. If you write as like, then it is a wrong. Mass, so kgs, 20 kilograms or 20 kgs. So if you write as like s, if you are adding as like s plural, then it is a wrong. Force, 3 newtons. Otherwise 3 newton. If you add s as like, then it is a wrong. So everybody remember these points. Sixth rule, negative powers are used for the units in the denominator of a compound unit. So density. So density will be measured in means the units will use so kilogram per meter cube. So kilogram per meter cube means generally we will write see kg per meter cube. But if we bring this one upside, suppose kilogram. If I bring this it is downside, it is in a denominator position. If I bring in a numerator position, then it will be the minus 3. Suppose if I write as like kilogram per, it's a wrong one. So speed will be measured in meters per second. Suppose meter per second. So meters per, as like if I bring this one upside, it will be the minus 1. If I write as like, then it's wrong. Got an idea? Seventh rule. So space should be left between the value and unit, and also between the two units of a compound unit. So temperature, everybody I think you know. So we'll use Kelvin. Suppose 273 space capital K. Suppose if I write it is wrong. So current, I think everybody you know ampere. Suppose 5 amperes space. Suppose 5 capital A, if you write combinedly, then it is wrong. Density, already everybody you know that. Suppose 5 kilogram per meter cube. Space is compulsory. Suppose if I write as like 5, it's wrong. So children, everybody remember that space should be left between the value and the unit, and also between the two units of a compound unit. Eighth rule, space should be maintained between the value or the number and the multiple or submultiple used, and no space should be given between multiple or submultiple and unit. Okay, here the length. So everybody you know that length. So length will be measured in suppose meters. Now I am taking here the 15. So millimeter. 15 millimeter. Suppose if I write 15 without space, if I write as like, then it is wrong. And you know the density, that is dense 10 kg meter cube. Meter cube. So if I write as like 10 k and g meter cube, then it is wrong. So these are the 8 rules. So everybody must and should remember this one. So it will be helpful for you to get an accurate reading skills and writing also. And while solving the problems, sometimes they may ask this like questions also, which is a basic one. Thank you everyone. and try to remember all the 8 roles.